Hi guys, how we doing? Hope we're all well. So, what I want to talk about today is about perfection and about chasing perfection, and about when basically is anything absolutely perfect. And you take a scenario like now, like COVID, and you think, well, we're far we're far from perfection at the minute with kind of everything that goes on a daily basis. One big problem I'm finding at the minute with a lot of people is that they're just expecting to be perfect in everything they do. So like hitting their calories, and training to go perfectly well. And the reality is, with all of that stuff and everything that incorporates health and fitness, is nothing is ever perfect. Nothing will ever go the way you imagine it to go or the way you've planned it to go. Things crop up, things happen. You have to think on your feet sometimes, you have to improvise, you have to adapt, and as a result, 9 times out of 10, you will never ever get done what you've planned on getting done. But what I find with a lot of people, that let's say if a piece of tech goes wrong, or if they struggle to get in as much activity as they planned, or if they don't quite hit their calories, or if they go over their calories, then because of they expect perfection of themselves, or because they expect that it has to be like that and nothing else, that actually serves as a demotivating point for them. When actually, if you were to look from the outside looking in and actually look at actually what they've done, they've exercised, they've tracked what they eat, they're more conscious of what they're doing, and obviously things like tech going wrong and stuff like that is totally out of their control as well. So one thing I always say to my clients is stop worrying about the stuff which doesn't matter, and also stop worrying about uncontrollables. And this is the thing, and it's all because people are chasing perfection. Now, there's nothing wrong in chasing perfection and things like that, but there's one thing in chasing perfection, and there's another thing in expecting things to be perfect all the time. But what happens is people start worrying about things that really they have no impact over, or that actually don't matter in their life, and as a result they stop focusing and putting their efforts on things that actually will make an impact, a positive impact on their life. So it's really, really important, guys, for you to understand that things are never ever going to be perfect when it comes to you and your health and fitness. But by you chasing perfection and by you wanting to better yourself, have the ability also to understand that, but look back and look from the outside looking in at actually the progress you are making. Now, I'm on a big kind of stance at the minute of don't miss the progress that you're making. And this is another point. I went on yesterday and talked about stop just looking at one variable, look at the whole plan, whole picture. Well, another thing that can cloud the progress that you're making is by expecting perfection and not achieving that perfection, and ultimately being disappointed in yourself. Therefore, you've not got the ability to actually look at what you are achieving in the process. So that's just something that I'm noticing at the minute. People focusing on stuff that doesn't matter, that doesn't have a massive impact on their life, and also that they cannot control. What's the point in worrying about something that is so out of your control? So focus on the things you can control. Focus on the things that do matter in you getting towards your health and fitness, and I guarantee you watch things start to move, things start to go in the right direction.